All right guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the TV Bowling Supply channel. We are here at Holiday Lanes, the home of TV Bowling Supply, and I'm bringing you guys a throwback challenge from the channel, the Strike Challenge. If you guys are longtime viewers of the channel, you would have seen it, but if not, it's pretty simple. I take two balls and see which one strikes more. But today I've got the TNT Infused, and I've also got a regular TNT down on this rack. And if you don't know the rules of this challenge, it's pretty simple. We throw 10 shots with each ball. We alternate 5-5, 5-5, and whichever ball ends up with the most strikes wins. But the twist is that there's an endless 10th frame, so if one ball or both balls, either ball, strikes the last ball, it gets to keep going. So there's always an opportunity for one ball or the other to catch up at the end and win. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into the hopefully striking, and please like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the way to our 20,000 subscriber bowling ball giveaway, where we'll give away 2 bowling balls, and the quicker we get to 20,000, the quicker we get to 30,000. So without further ado, I'm gonna start bowling and stop talking. I'm not incredibly warmed up. That's my first excuse. I'm putting the over-under excuses at 3 for this video. So that's one. I've thrown about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots with this ball, and this might be the quickest responding ball that I've thrown in quite some time. I did, although, put what I call the boomstick layout on it, which is a 5.5 by 2 1/4 buffer. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. Pin pretty tall above my middle, and it's a layout that I would typically use when I'm moving left, when the lanes are getting pretty toasty in the front, and I just need something to, you know, do the boomstick. It's pretty good. Like I said, might be one of the quickest balls I've thrown. Comes at the reactive gloss finish, I believe, and is a 2-part pearl, 1-part solid hybrid. So closer to a pearl than it is a solid. So feels like it has a lot of properties of a pearl ball, which is clean through the front and a lot of motion down lane. So I'm gonna move 1 because I feel like this ball is just gonna start hooking and hooking and hooking. Yeah, that hook phase windows looks very short right now, but it doesn't go that way. It's not quick and left, which I kind of like, because if it's going forward, I can control it a little bit better. And when it goes too sideways, you know, it brings splits and 9 pins and all that fun stuff into play. So 3 for 3, about as good of a start as we can get. And I forgot where I was standing. That's not very good. I do that every video, I feel like. Throw it, say it's not very good, and it strikes. But we're 4 for 4. Aesthetically pleasing ball. Doesn't take a look at it. Come on, focus camera. Focus, focus. Maybe if I hide. Good looking ball. Split the 8-9, that's 5 for 5. That's as good as it gets. And for you guys wondering, if you were wondering, this is a Darren Tang jersey from Apparel FX. So go check them out if you like this jersey. It comes in different colors. There are other designs as well. I have my own designs. Chris has designs. A lot of people have designs on there. The link is in the description. And use code MTAN for 20% off. 20, did I say 20? 10% off. Regular TNT, I'll show you guys the layout. Very similar, but not really. 5 3/4 by 2. So close, but not exact. I'm gonna move a little back to the right because this ball doesn't make as violent of a motion. Yeah, I mean, I threw one with the infused to that spot and it came off it from further left, so that's kind of the the big difference you're going to see between the two. And if you guys are wondering, yes, it is shiny as well. This is just how I threw this ball, and honestly, it brings them a little closer and might make this competition a little more fair. And it's also going to be a worse comparison for you viewers at home, so deal with it. But I think the play with this one, because the solid cover, is I'm going to move a little bit to the right and stay firm and roll this one more. That's more what this ball is for anyways. That's better. 1 for 2. Like I said, you're never down and out because the endless 10th frame, but you don't want to get too far behind. So it's very funny with these two balls I found is that the TNT was one of the smoothest or slowest balls that I feel like I've thrown in a long time, and now the Infused is one of the quickest. So I don't know what to say about that. I suppose that means you could put them in the same arsenal because they do have similar properties, I've noticed. That's another terrible shot. Like I was saying, they do have similar properties. Obviously the core is the same, covers are the same, but one is just hybrid, 2-part pearl, 1-part solid, and this one is full solid. But with the original TNT being so smooth, you can throw this one earlier in the block. And then when that starts gassing out, you just go to the other one. Go to the Infused, and that one gives you the big old boomy boom. I'm gonna try and not suck here. It didn't work. I mean, that doesn't show the difference between the two balls. I don't know what does. Because there is what I feel like a bit of friction out to the right. And that one's just not doing it. So, what are we, 1 for 4? Really need to roll it in front of me. There we go. All right, so it's 2 to 5 through the first 5 for each ball. The experts would say that the Infused is the favorite here. As we said, alternate after every 5. We're back to the Infused. All right, so now I am about 6 further left of the Infused. I'm not afraid that it's not gonna hook. I mean, it's super low RG. You can see it's still slowing down as it crosses the lane because it's got that super low RG and high diff still. But the polish and the 2-part pearl is helping it slide through the front part of the lane. And it's retaining a ton of energy. So I gotta move more. I'm just trying to get over how different they are. Man, what on earth? Let me see how much different I'm playing them. That was 8 different. 8 different, and the Infused was snap 10 back, whatever. And the regular TNT was light. Super different. Same, but not. I'm gonna move another one. Yeah, there's just a extra feeling of comfort with this ball, specifically what I'm bowling on. If you guys have seen a lot of our ball videos, higher friction house, obviously. We're not in the back. We filmed some videos in the back. Back's a little different, but the sides, they hook a lot in the front, in the middle, in the back, left and right. So definitely advantage to the Infused, having that cleaner cover. And I'm not sure where I stood again. So I believe this ball's at 8 shots, 7 strikes. That was a little bit of that inside out. You could see I thought that might shoot through it because the cover. in the polish, but again, low RG, high diff, helped it pick up and go, and that was nice. Last one, again, if we strike here, endless 10th frame, the infused could extend. My main concern is, now that I'm this far left, is to not hit the hook on the left. So we gotta make sure we get it out there. Oh. That's just me, man. That's just terrible. But 8 strikes is what we end up with. TNT needs the endless 10th frame no matter what, because TNT's at, no, 8. Needs the endless 10th frame. Because without it, if we just get 5 here, it ends up at 7. It needs 8 to tie, 9 to win. So I gotta feel like I could put the hook release on this ball, because it hasn't shown that it hooks as much, so. There we go. Yeah. That one I gotta trust that it's gonna be a little more, not stable. I don't wanna say stable, but it's just not as much of a lateral move. We're gonna go 1 off of that and use that same release. Ooh. Thank you, thank you. Got fans watching, huh? But yeah, that one I thought I rotated too much and overhit, and that one's not going to be as erratic of a move. Because like I said, this ball is just very controllable. It's something that I would throw when the lanes are a lot harder, or you know, right after urethane on a short pattern. It has that control feel to it, whereas the infused feels like it has that boomstick feel to it. So we have 4 strikes, 3 shots left. That's a little forward. Messenger the 6. Getting into a little groove here with this TNT, not gonna lie. All right, we're at 5 with 2 left, and the endless 10th frame being that second one. So here we go, need it, need them all. That's pretty nice. All right, this is it. Not for all the marbles, but to have a chance for the marbles. Feeling good. That's a good one. Here we go.
Get children under control.
Endless 10th frame activated. Like I said, it's very simple. Strike, we keep going. Miss, you stop. So TNT needs this one to tie. So this one is a non-negotiable. Need it. And 1. A lot of people walking by behind me. I don't want to get too weird. Just know that made me very excited. All right, this is for the win. And that's a comeback victory for the TNT. Not really an indictment on the ball, because it was me that kind of messed up that last one with the infused, but for final tally score sake, we got to keep going. We're at 9. And it'll stay at 9. Thanks for watching this video. I'm glad you could see how junk I am. TNT Infused, one of the, what most regular people are gonna see as one of the most hooking balls that there are because of the downlane motion. Kind of storm, in the long run, their sweet spot, I feel like. You know, if we go back to Zen, even further back, Idle Pearl, and then even further back than that, Marvel Pearl, they're low RG, high diff, kind of clean balls. It's been their spot, and this one might be one as well. I'm just gonna throw another one for you because I didn't do it due justice. I'm gonna zoom in on the lane for this one. But thank you guys so much for watching, and always like, comment, subscribe. 20K giveaway coming up when we hit it. And here's the TNT Infused.